Andy, why don't you talk a little bit about the next megatrend, demographic shifts?
Sure, John. I think what we're seeing is with the increasing life expectancy over the next 10, 20, 30 years, we're going to see a massive shift into a population heavily weighted towards the plus 60 age category. And that's going to have profound implications on a variety of areas. And kind of going along with that is there's a shift in economic power and spending. So you're going to see certain economies that have massive growth and a young, diverse, growing workforce. You're going to have other maturing economies where the workforce is aging, putting certain stress on that population. What you're also going to see is increased consumption. Certain emerging markets are going to and societies are going to have a heavy consumption of different consumer goods, whereas the aging population and maturing markets, you're going to see the stress of caring for a retired workforce and trying to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting when you talk about these demographic shifts. It's a function of the supply side, the labor available to be put into place, the employment levels necessary, and then you come to consumption, both the wealth and ability to consume as well as the fundamental need when it comes down to food and other things. So, take this into how that's going to affect M&A and how people will layer that into their strategies overall, looking at M&A as a part of their overall growth.
Sure, I think there's going to be a focus on healthcare and what opportunities are going to exist in certain markets and how to take advantage of that. There's also going to be a heavy focus on consumer goods, and in certain markets, where is that going to outpace other areas of opportunity? The other thing you have to think about also is as certain private equity investors look at their workforce, both in the portfolio and at the general partnership level, and how to deal with that changing workforce and the changing demographic. And I'd say that kind of the last point I want to make on this is over time, I think the profile of the limited partner investor base is going to change with, again, going back to the shift in economic power to some of the emerging markets. I think the private equity firms are going to look for other ways to access capital.
Yeah.